right, talking Jersey more, Vinny and Dino. We're at the Tuscan House again. They let us back in
Twice.
Look
2
at
remotes
this.
in what, 3-4 months?
We're on a roll.
We're big time.
We're on a roll.
Absolutely.
So what have you been up to?
No, not much. You know, we've just been waiting for. We're here at the Tuscan House at the bar. Baseball's back. I'm a big baseball guy, so that's a sure sign of spring.
Got demolished last night.
Yeah, but it's a sure sign of spring because were we sick of the snow? It snowed last week.
It snowed yesterday.
I think it might be snowing
snow
now.
flurried yesterday.
It's horrible.
Or the day before.
I mean,
big clumps.
Do you know the other day? Last week I got to go to work at 6 o'clock. Right.
Okay.
I'm wiping 3 inches of snow off my car. I come home from work at 3:30. There's nothing left on the ground. It's like, why bother? So when I see baseball on the TVs and stuff like that, I'm
Gives
happy.
you a good feeling.
Yeah, you get a good feeling. It's spring's here, summer's coming, you know, and the Mets are going to suck. That's my team.
I think the Yankees might too.
I certainly hope so. You know, Jeter's got his farewell tour in every stadium now. You know, I mean...
He's got a lot of slack for that.
You know what? And my take on that is that it's not him. I think it's the fans.
It's the fans,
He's really a decent guy. I have no issue with Derek Jeter, but you know
Listen,
what?
I'm a
Enough is
Yankee
enough.
fan.
Yeah.
Okay? Derek Jeter will make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, no doubt.
He will make the Hall of Fame.
No doubt.
If he was doing these numbers in Anaheim, would he make the Hall of Fame?
Well, he wouldn't have won all those World Series.
Exactly. Is Derek Jeter in the Mariano Rivera category?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, but he was a piece of that puzzle. When
He's the Yankee captain.
True.
You know?
And we got to put up with
he's
it
got
for
his
one
little
more year.
farewell tour.
You know,
Which
but
is
I see
fine.
people on Facebook, I was getting choked up, and oh my God. I think he's 40 years old.
Somebody made a Twitter post. This is Jeter's first appearance of the season at bat.
What does that
really?
even mean?
Seriously?
What does that even mean? Listen.
Did he take a dump before he went on stage? On deck
All
circle
I know
or
is
something?
September 23rd, he's done. He's going to go off. He's going to go do some of his model girlfriends.
September 23rd.
Or maybe 30th, whatever.
Yeah, no, September 23rd.
Yeah, he'll be thinking about leaving.
He'll be thinking about
He'll
it.
be packed up, ready to go.
He'll be thinking about it.
But, you know, hey, listen, it's not Jeter, it's the fans. It's typical Yankee. You're a Yankee fan. You know the way you are.
I know.
You know
We're
the
stubborn.
way it is. Yeah,
We're stubborn.
Really, yeah, and I'm looking at the Mets. They're losing 5-1. Typical. It's typical. You know, it is what it is. And, but I'm all set and ready to go. And so what's up with
But
you?
you know what? We were talking about the Shore last couple episodes. And did you see that they announced today that they're going to open Route 35 for the summer traffic, but it will remain under construction brick through Tom's River on 35.
That's all of Route 35, isn't it?
So
Just about?
you could drive through Bayhead and Manalocan.
What's there? Nothing's left.
Nothing's left. But is that the perception? Is that the advertising spin that they're putting on this?
Well, they got
to make people up in North Jersey feel like it's okay?
You know what's going to happen. They're all going to come down Route 37. And that bridge is going to be backed up like when I was a kid.
Well, did you see the hotel fire?
Oh, my God. The people died.
4 people died. Okay, but you know what?
A lot of those people were Sandy victims.
Not the people who died.
No, but some people that lived in a hotel.
People lived in a hotel.
You know.
Now, and unfortunately, sometimes I'm too honest.
You?
That hotel has been known as a
crack house,
prostitute hotel, and a drug haven.
Yeah.
Now, again, people died. You don't want to say anything bad, but
they said from a lit cigarette. You think it was something else lit? Is what you're trying to say?
No. What I'm trying to say is that 4 people who died all lived within a half hour of that hotel. Now, I get it. You may want to go away for the night.
There.
I would think of about 500 hotels better than that.
Yeah, you got that right.
No disrespect to the guy who owns the place.
No.
But it is what it was.
Exactly, but...
if the 4 people who died lived a half hour away, and one guy lived in Neptune.
Yeah, I heard one in Keensburg, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was doing something maybe he shouldn't have been doing.
you're saying that he was maybe not really a permanent resident?
Maybe he was so stoned that he dropped his crack pipe.
Section 8, was that a Section 8 hotel, I guess, huh?
Yeah, but if you lived in Neptune, how could it be Section 8 for him?
It's messed up, man.
You know?
And you heard that the building
Listen,
was... The building was...
reasons for those hotels.
Yeah, we know what they are, yeah.
Growing up, when you're 17, 18 years old and you got a chance
and you got $20
to get a little bit.
And you got $20, yeah.
You went to the Belleville Motor Lodge.
I'm thinking anything that's a lodge or a motel.
Or an inn.
Ooh.
But went to the Belleville Motor Lodge. And the funny thing about the Belleville Motor Lodge, they had those stucco ceilings.
Ooh.
But they had glitter mixed in the ceilings.
Well, I'm sure they were...
So it was like, wow, it's fucking fancy.
You turn the lights on and...
For $25 for 3 hours. Oh, you don't turn the lights on.
No?
No.
Why?
And then when you had money...
Holiday Inn?
No, you went to La Mirage.
What the hell was that?
On Route 9 in Avalon.
Oh, down.
Avenel.
Oh, Avenel. Okay.
And that was impressive because you had the heart-shaped tubs.
Ah.
You had mirrors on the ceiling.
Pink champagne on ice?
Possibly.
You didn't get that, did you?
No, we got the Rianiti.
Hotel House, California.
When you twist off
that
bottle of wine, fancy
that went
wine.
Right over his head.
So, yeah, pink champagne.
Right over
straight.
His head. Damn.
So, yeah, so anyway, that's where we went when we wanted to go upper class. I'm like, honey, listen, we got mirrors on the ceiling.
And that was
you
impressive.
You can see me doing
you impressed the girl with that?
Back then, yes, that was impressive because that was a hotel.
Well, back in those days, it was probably the 80s when she wanted to see her hair in the mirror that was like up to
Is my hair all right? Is you fucking me?
Dino, pass me the Aquanet.
Aquanet.
But, we'll see what happens to the shore.
It's depressing. It's depressing. You take a look down Arnold Avenue right now. There's 4 businesses that went out. 2 restaurants went out over the last month. 2 more restaurants went into their spots.
It's tough to be in a restaurant
No
business.
clue how they're going to survive.
Yeah.
None at all.
Well, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it'll be all right.
You think so?
If it's better than last year, it's a step up. Coming from where it came from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When it was totally devastated. So hopefully, see what happens. And I'm sure it shouldn't affect you too bad with your business, right?
No.
They're gonna,
No, we're gonna be solid.
Weather or damage.
No, we'll be solid.
Yeah.
You can't get the seaside. Oh yeah, stop here.
Yeah.
But,
did you? A quick business question. Do you get a lot of walk up traffic? You people leaving Seaside, coming up Route 35. I mean, how does?
Not this year because leaving Seaside to get to Point Pleasant is gonna take you 3.5 hours.
You're
gonna miss showtime.
They'll stop to maybe use your bathroom, see a show.
No. That's why I don't open up for 4th of July.
Really?
I opened up one 4th of July, and I had people using my bathroom the whole freaking time. And you know what? And I understand it's a good business move to do that because people do remember that. But when people are having the runs all over the toilet and
when you're spending more on toilet paper, yeah.
They can't hit the toilet.
Yeah.
Come on, really? Seriously?
Plus, nobody's going to want to work 4th of July night anyway, so.
No, it's just too much sauce, I guess. If they had gravy, it'd be all right.
Well, yeah. I think we got something to talk about.
What?
Just what we mentioned.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. There I'm sick and tired of hearing this.
There it goes.
Well, it's about time we get a little controversial.
We got it. It's gravy.
We got it. It's sauce. Ryan, what do you think?
When was the last time you had a bowl of macaroni?
Pasta.
Do you call it a cannoli or do you call it a sfogliatelle?
A cannoli.
Oh, all right. Finally,
is that okay? Am I all right with that?
Cannoli.
A cannoli.
Hey, cannoli.
A cannoli. Just like
a cannoli for $2.
Just like your buddy Vic, right? He doesn't finish sentences in words.
That's it.
A cannoli.
That's Italian.
It's not cannoli. It's not cannoli. It's a cannoli.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Manica.
Macaroni.
Macaroni.
So we'll get into something a little bit later, maybe.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. All right, Vinny, look.
Dino.
Now we got a celebrity.
It's our second one?
Vic Dibitetto.
Where?
Right behind you. Vic,
Yo!
what's going on? Vic Dibitetto at the Tuscan House.
A great show at the Tuscan House.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm doing my gig. I got to drive a school bus in 6 hours, paying the bills, and just forging ahead.
You know, a lot of people don't believe that you really are a school bus driver.
Yes, for special ed kids, and my wife is the matron.
The matron. What's that? What does she do?
They watch the kids while I drive,
That's important.
because some of the kids are, from messed up families. And I need benefits. There's no benefits. If you don't have your own sitcom, or if you're not in the movies,
Yeah.
you need benefits.
So many hours a day you drive a bus? You drive them to school in the morning.
2 hours in the morning. I come home for 4 hours and go back out to take them home another 2. I work.
That's a
4
lot of
hours.
miles.
Wait.
Well,
It's not a bad. It's got a lot of downtime. It's not a
Got a lot
bad
of
second
downtime.
job.
Well, you got to pay that toll
I was
twice
gonna
a
say.
day?
What am I going to do? Stay in Staten Island and play cards with the other guys and go to the mall and spend money for more shit that I don't need? It's a cycle of shit in my house. The attic is full of shit. The garage is full of shit. Then you have a yard sale. You can't get rid of the shit.
Then you're
And
yard
the
sale
kids
shopping.
say you're
yeah,
full of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Right.
No, it's just everything.
And then they try to Jew you down 50 cents for a fucking lamp, and it winds up in the garbage. So instead of having a yard sale, just get a dumpster and throw all the shit in the dumpster.
Is my wife listening?
Can you guys hear me out there? They can't hear us.
They can't hear us? You can't hear us?
Nod.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm hearing stuff.
Breathe. Wink.
How come they're louder than me?
No, you don't hear us?
Testing, 1, 2.
3.
And those cartoons look nothing like either of you.
No, they don't.
Thank God.
They don't.
Oh,
They don't. I look like Arthur Fonzarelli on that thing. I don't know.
my head's a little round.
Big, very round
Yeah, well, you know.
and big.
But my hair's darker right now, and I like that one better.
Yeah, your hair's not that dark.
But I sat through a Vic show tonight.
Great show.
Solid.
Tommy
Hysterical.
Gooch
Solid
was the
show.
opening act.
Tommy
did a great
Gooch was
job.
Tommy Gooch
funny.
is here, yep.
We laughed for the entire time. As did the
Audience
whole
was
room.
great. I just wish they would held off the food a little later, but what are you going to do? It is
People are
what it
hungry.
is. It's hard I don't care who's on stage. You got steak in front of you. You don't give a shit who's on stage.
It looked good going by, huh? It did look good.
It smelled good, too.
Smelled good, too.
I mean, the waiter's walking right by me. Right up my nose.
Yeah, you just didn't know.
Everything's good here.
So what's going on with you?
I'm doing some things, I can't really say right now. I'm going to Vegas next month to
We're all
shoot.
going to go film a movie.
I'm shooting a movie.
And you leave for
Nice.
Vegas April 8th, right?
I'm busting to say, but I can't say right now.
That's all right. We don't care. You're making a movie. It's all that matters.
And you're
Yes.
going to Vegas.
5 weeks, and hopefully this will
5 weeks. Who's
parlay-
going to drive the
You guys
bus?
got to get a substitute.
Who's driving the bus?
No, I got the best. The owner of the bus company said you can take all the time you want, and he
Nice.
said to me, I can't wait for the day where you walk in and tell me I'm quitting.
Really?
That's how much.
Hey,
Nice.
that's how much he likes you.
That's the support I got.
I could take that both ways on that one. Jesus.
Nah, I know what he meant.
Nice. That's nice.
So is your wife going to work while you're gone?
She's got it. We need the benefits, but she's gonna come out like the final week that I'm out there.
All right, cool.
That's nice.
Cool.
When you heading out there?
Next month
Next month. Nice.
for 5 weeks at the Wynn Hotel. That's where we're shooting, and the movie comes out in January.
What hotel?
The win?
The Wynn.
Ooh.
Steve
Yeah.
That's $360 a night in the room.
I'm not paying.
I hope
for-
he better not pay anything for that, right?
I get a $90 a day per diem, but they say you're not going to use that because the food on the set is incredible. They're picking me up with a limo from my house to the airport. I mean,
That's
first class.
I
That's
waited
great.
30 years for something like this.
Deserve that.
That's right.
The fruit, it's the fruits of my labor finally paying off after 30
Now,
years.
the funny thing is, you don't know Vic as well as I do.
No.
He's been doing comedy almost 30 years. But that little iPhone did wonders for him.
I know.
You know what it is, Dino? Nobody helped me out, so I said, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Exactly.
I've been doing these for 4
Exactly.
years, and then I did a video called Bread and Milk, and it went viral, 12 million hits.
12 million hits.
Justin Bieber was 2 million hits. And it's just Facebook and YouTube has been a godsend for me. It's
Yep.
just phenomenal. This past few months, I'm selling out clubs. People are lining up. It's surreal. It really is. It's
So
just,
that all this social media put you over the top.
Yes.
You think it played a part in you getting this role in the movie?
Yes, because the guy that saw him, that called me himself, said, Vic, I've been following you on YouTube, and one of the characters you do gave me the idea for this part in the movie.
Wow.
I mean,
Is that not a compliment or what? I mean, I tell you,
it's just,
Yeah, it is.
that's
I
awesome.
don't know why I can't say anything. It's so stupid.
Hey, you know what? Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Take advantage of it. And you know, the funny thing is, 4 years ago, he had one of those old Verizon flip phones. And he was like flipping it and trying to text people at the same time. And I had the BlackBerry. And I still got the
Which is
fucking
no better,
BlackBerry.
yeah,
now
that
he's got
thing-
the iPhone and making
These
hundreds
things
of
are
thousands
amazing.
over here.
I don't know how we manage all the years without that.
Right?
I
Exactly.
admit it. I'm one of those idiots. That's all. I mean, it's just you could do everything on this. It's amazing.
Did you have the car phone growing up?
The what?
You have a car phone
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yep.
With a big cord?
Yep.
It had to drill through the window in the back
Yeah,
and everything.
exactly.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
little antenna? Son of a bitch. Things change.
Remember the old-fashioned house phones? You had to hold the receiver and let the coil unravel.
If
Like
you
I
lived
do
in a
on my
one-floor
office
house, you were in trouble.
So what do you got to say for your fans, huh? I mean, the 200
They're the
are
best.
listening to us as compared to what's listening to you, but
5,000 Facebook fans, 20,000 followers, 30,000 YouTube subscribers. I mean, you throw a little sprinkle of haters in there too, which you got to expect. It
well,
comes,
good.
with,
Let them hate.
comes with the
Fine.
territory.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't understand this whole thing. People, I got followers telling me, why don't you defriend some of these idiots and friend me? It's just, what's the difference? If we're communicating now, what's the difference if you're a friend or a follower?
Future material.
Man, you ain't kidding.
Yeah, some people are just, but they're clueless though. I see some of your posts, and you gave me permission to go on your Facebook and answer these people.
Right.
Where's the show? If you look one line up, you'll see the show.
They
You
don't
see the listing.
scroll. They don't scroll.
How do
I
you get tickets?
How do I get tickets to Uncle Vinny's? You call Caroline's.
Press 0 for Dino.
How much are
Anybody-
the tickets? The number's in the thread. It's in the status. And those are the ones that don't wind up coming to the show.
But you know, with all this new fame, how about the people that have come out of the woodwork who wouldn't return your phone call 3 years ago?
yeah.
Not even 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
Plenty of those.
All of them.
But you know what? Certain ones you got to use like they're using you. That's all. You play the game.
Yeah, it
Instead
is
of
a
saying,
game.
"Oh,
it.
fuck you."
Definitely
fuck
is a
you.
game.
Now, all
That's
right.
it. That's it.
Now here's my price. That's all.
That's it. That's it.
And it's only going to go up.
I hope.
Yeah,
I'm
well.
hoping when this movie thing, the movie doesn't come out till January,
It's all right.
but just
They have to make it.
Yeah.
like when he's on Letterman, I assume he's going to be on Letterman and Leno promoting it. That's
Probably.
gonna. I don't
They're gonna
know.
explode.
I'll find out more details when I go out there.
Have they given you an idea how much of a role this role is going to be in the movie? How big it's going to be?
Yeah, I'm for the whole movie. I got a nice, it's a small
Really?
part, but there's some scenes I'm just standing there. But I got a couple of lines with the main star.
Nice.
Nice.
It's just
Nice.
I got the script at home. It's surreal. It really is.
Do you ever look at the script and you say, "Am I really doing this?"
I don't think it's going to hit me till I meet him. We started together in Long Island at the
okay.
East Side Comedy Club. I think my opening line is going to be, I'm not going to be annoying and thank you every 10 seconds, but if you ever need a kidney, I'm there.
All right, Vic's got to get up and get his bus going.
Thank you, Dino.
All right, Vic. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Vinny.
Great.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
And
Don't forget us when you get big.
Oh, well, let me get big first.
Yeah,
Step
well.
at a time.
Yeah, well, you're bigger than we are.
I'm very humble. I'm a humble guy. And that's
are.
why, some of these guys, they make it too soon, too fast, and they wind up, I'm glad in a way, like Rodney didn't make it till his mid-50s.
Exactly.
So who knows? I guess everything
And that's why
happens
good
for a
things will
reason.
happen to you because you understand that.
And you know what?
How
And
it
Vic
works.
still stays after every show, takes pictures with everybody, autographs, you name it. And some of those people don't even know how to use their phones.
I mean, even when I worked for you last time, you said you want to sit in the office. I said, no, Dean, I like to
No,
be
you
out
got
here,
it in front.
And if I ever change, just hit me in the head with a bat, please. I don't want to be one of those guys. All right, I gotta
Well,
go. Good
all
night,
right,
Thanks,
folks.
Vic. Good night.
Thank you, Vic. So you never know who's going to walk in through the doors. And
Never.
we got Woody and Justin from
Shore Point.
Shore Point.
Is that beer? Because
But-
he's got a
but it's
Yingling
also-
shirt on over there.
That is beer.
Well,
yes.
see, but you guys just bought Point Pleasant beverage
Yep.
distributors.
Yep, absolutely.
So, are you keeping the name Short Point, or are you gonna?
Oh no, it's absolutely Short Point. Yeah.
It's absolutely Short Point.
Yes.
All right. So tell us for the people out there, Coors Light.
Oof. Coors Light, Sam Adams, Corona, now Miller
Yingling.
Lite.
See, I can never pronounce that.
Yingling.
I always want to say Youngling.
It doesn't even sound American, but it is.
It's
like
American?
the first American beer.
Wait, how's that American? That sounds oriental.
Ask Justin, maybe he knows.
That people actually try to sell it as an import. They try to get more for it as an import because it
bastards.
sounds. Yeah, I know.
Friggin' bastard.
It's as American as it gets.
Are you a salesman?
Absolutely.
I don't trust salespeople.
Well, when they say absolutely, you can't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You can't drink absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you took it over.
Yep.
So what does that mean for you? That means a bonus.
Monmouth
What-
Ocean County now sells. We get to sell Miller Lite and
Okay.
Google and
Ooh,
some,
Miller Lite.
some different cool
Some more
brands down
brands.
there. Yeah.
So you guys were battling against each other. Of course, Light and Miller Lite. Now you're
Now we're in the same
you're
house.
a team.
One big happy family.
Yep. Yeah.
That gives the customers more choices now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You carry absolutely. What,
Better than honestly.
You got vodka too?
I can say honestly, and
Is
we
he
do
selling
have
Absolute out of
vodka.
his
What
car?
kind of vodka do you have?
We have something called Sterling. It's a house brand. We have all different kinds of house liquors, house wine. We have some cool brands that we get to build from the ground up. 30-30 tequila. We carry just about everything. Something for everybody.
And you taste test this all?
We taste that stuff all the time.
Because you did buy a new distributor, so you really don't know what Miller Lite tasted like.
Yeah. We,
'Cause you're a Coors Light guy, so you had to taste
And
it.
they're not spitting it, I hope. You have to taste
No,
it.
we-
It doesn't-
yeah.
You can't taste it unless you.
Well, spit, swallow, love, like.
Well, you
it's all
know.
the same.
So what's your relationship with the Tuscan House?
I'm the salesman here.
Okay.
So
What are you?
A salesman. He's not.
But not here.
Not here. No.
he's my beer geek.
Oh, so you bring them around when you eat.
When I need to talk
Need
about beer,
information.
you have questions about beer, this is the guy you go to.
Oh,
Oh, you're
the-
talking about the fermentation and all that stuff?
Okay, so tell me the difference between.
What is it with the absolutely? That's like the stock answer.
That's our line, absolutely.
Draft beer and bottle beer. Obviously, we know the difference.
What's promotion?
One's out of the tap.
One's out of the keg. One's out of a bottle.
So, how would you sell the difference between the two?
It varies from brewery to brewery. Some stuff, the stuff that comes over from Europe and other countries is pasteurized. A lot of like Coors Light, Miller Lite is unpasteurized. So
Did you ask how you sell the difference between a keg and a bottle?
Yeah.
A keg is like for a strip joint,
Okay.
and a bottle is
in
like
frat-
for a
in frat
fancy place like
parties, yeah.
this.
Well, it depends. A strip joint could prefer a bottle too.
Well, that's if you're paying a cover charge to get in, and it's like a $35 lap dance.
Okay.
It makes it a $60 beer.
But the
Yeah.
strip bars that Vinny used to go to back in the day, it was like
No, Ryan, backtrack, delete.
backtrack delete.
Just make
It
sure.
was like, no, we'll pay you to come in.
Back in the day.
It was C-section Thursdays.
No, but I mean, some people prefer draft over bottles, I guess, and the beer snobs you probably deal with a lot of that, right? Depending on what restaurant or bar you're selling to, they may only want to sell certain types of brands.
Sure.
absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Is he getting $1 for every time? Absolutely here.
You have a ticker at the top of the screen.
Some people prefer a bottle. They're a little bit more loyal to a bottle. Some people prefer draft. Some beers just taste better on draft than they do in a bottle.
Okay.
You can't get that big nose, as people call it. You know, that big whiff of beer. So
Well, sometimes kegs get skunked too. If you don't
That's
clear
how
your
long
beer
it
we're
lasts.
lines.
drinking Heineken.
yeah.
Yeah, Heineken
That's
skunks
Heineken
it.
right off the bat.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, no Heineken.
Absolutely, I did it again. But
So
now,
you
what about you guys'
get a piece of the pie
relationship? Microbreweries, do they help or hurt, or do they enhance your guys' business, or how does that work?
They absolutely enhance the portfolio. It gives us something new and exciting, different to talk about. We've got great craft.
What? You're shaking your head over there about absolutely.
Can we get a bottle of
Give me a
Absolute
break.
just
We need
to
to
say it here?
I see about 10 of them over there behind the bar.
It's an Italian
Holy
thing. What can I
cow.
tell you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right.
They
it's a
definitely
rock.
they enhance the portfolio. We've got some great craft breweries here in New Jersey.
Okay.
We've got other ones we represent, New York, Massachusetts, all of California.
Will you guys ever go to a microbrewer and say, hey, we kind of like what you're doing, we want to bring you here, or do they have to come to you?
Either or.
We do both.
We do both.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They come to us quite often, knock on our door and say, hey, we want you to carry this beer. We'll sit around and drink it, try it, and if we like it, then and we think it has some legs, then
Exactly.
we'll go with it.
Like I don't know if you guys carry Brooklyn Brewery.
We do.
That is
You
one of
do.
ours, yeah.
That started out as a small microbrewer over in Brooklyn.
Sure.
And they're all over the place. I was in Virginia. I was buying it. So they've done well.
As a matter of fact, we sell Brooklyn Pennant here at
Do you really?
Tuscan House. Yes.
They've done well
It's good
enough.
beer.
They just actually opened a brewery over in Sweden.
Get out.
Yeah.
Brooklyn goes to Sweden.
Brooklyn goes to Sweden.
So you guys are in the deciding process of saying, yeah, your brew
That's
is
what it
good,
sounds
or
like,
no,
yeah.
it's not.
That's not us. That's above our pay grade.
Okay.
So we're just the guys that sell it.
Yeah, but if you're bringing
But
them
we
in,
do drink it. I mean, we drink it as often as possible.
well, well, you have to give an opinion somehow.
Yeah.
How can you sell a product if you've never tested it?
We always give our 2 cents,
And
whether
if
they want to
you-
hear it or not.
If you test it a lot, tested's going to sound like tasted anyway. Taste it, test it, test it,
Taste it, taste it. Yeah, it's all the same.
How's sales been with the new drinking laws and all that? Anything?
Not
More
bad.
people drinking beer.
I mean, you know, people are always going to drink beer.
They're always drinking beer.
Yeah, beer
you
is a
know,
lot
the-
safer
the-
than absolutely.
Not necessarily. It depends on how much absolutely you're drinking.
Oh,
What are you mixing it
That was
with?
nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Better than absolutely.
exactly.
Exactly.
Is that new beer? I don't
Might
know
be.
about.
I'm taking down notes.
So how long you been with them?
I've been there about 8 years.
Okay. And you?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. Oh, you're a newbie.
You're breaking them in.
Yeah.
Pretty new.
And he was on the brewery side for a while. He actually sold a couple different beers to us at one point, and then we brought him
What kind of
in-house.
beers? What beers?
Erie Brewing Company, Cricket Hill, Keegan Ales.
Cricket Hill.
They're up in the New Jersey brewery.
Up in Fairfield.
Cricket Hill?
So wait, you can find those beers like on the back shelf in the rear refrigerator of the liquor store. That's so
Oh,
good.
actually, they're
great liquor stores,
Yeah, they're
especially in
front
this
row.
area.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Front center, yeah.
I gotta laugh at this because I think I'm gonna make a fool of myself. First beer I ever
and that
had.
would be the first time, by the way.
Won't be the first time tonight. First beer I ever had was Lowenbrow
I'm sorry to hear that.
in the nips.
That is
Did you taste the foil
little
with it too?
little grenades. Yeah,
the little nips.
with,
Yeah.
with the little foil around the top.
I used to go to Tinglings in Newark, and he used to serve me when I was 15.
tinglings.
Tinglings on
Strip
Bloomfield
bar.
Avenue. No, liquor
Who
store.
would think?
Liquor
With
store
a name
bar.
like that.
I don't know if it's still there, but Lowenbrow nips.
Lowenbrow. I don't
They drink beer?
even know if Lowenbrow's
Yeah.
around anymore.
I don't think so.
Seen it in a
I
while.
haven't.
And you do know what Lowenbrow means in translation.
You tell us.
Lion's Brew. I took
Okay.
German in high school.
Yeah, I know you did. I remember that.
I thought you were gonna say grow a set of
Not
balls.
everybody knows this. Woody and I have known each other since like the second grade.
Quite a
Oh,
long.
oh,
And
we
I-
got
when we heard we
behind
were
the
gonna-
scenes here.
Well, when we knew
Yeah.
we were going to have Shoreport on, I had no idea it was going to be Woody and I was like, I'm sitting across
Well,
the room
Woody had no idea he was gonna be on.
Yeah, we didn't.
until about
We
5
waited
minutes
for
ago.
about an hour for him. I mean,
Well, he had his coat on. We had to wrestle him.
I was ready to go.
waiting
I
for
was
the
out
limo.
door.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Dessert?
but look at how many people are drinking at the
Oh,
bar.
look at that.
See that? It's about
Drink,
time.
drink up, drink.
All right. And Woody dropped off a whole bunch of T-shirts for us,
Yep.
right?
Some
Nice.
giveaways for
We got
tonight.
T-shirts,
Throw 'em
so
to people.
we're gonna throw them out to people out there and
Let's hope we hit
some hats.
Yeah. Get a couple names and numbers.
Oh, you're single?
No. You? I was talking about
I'm
you.
single.
Well, get some names and numbers.
Well, I thought you wanted names and
no,
numbers.
no, I'm good.
Are you single? I'm not hitting on you. I'm just asking.
It's certainly seen that way. You're not as tight.
Nah, not into
You're
glasses.
not
too
tall
tall.
enough. Yeah. See, we're
good.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
absolutely
keep
on
counting
that
down
one.
over there. What's the story? 1, 5. Okay, we got 1 minute.
We got 1 minute now.
flashed-
We don't listen to him.
He's flashing gang signs, actually.
Yeah, I was
It's-
like, yo, what's up?
He's translating it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's doing
Sign
it.
language.
Yeah, he's a young kid. He's like,
All right.
Absolutely.
yeah.
So, your relationship with Tuscan House, good people?
Very good people.
Yeah.
It's a good
Solid.
group of people. Yeah, to
Solid
work with.
people.
A lot of fun. I mean, tonight was awesome. It was much more than I expected, to be honest with you. And I certainly would come back. Strongly suggested for people to come back. I mean, we were laughing the whole time. It was
Great
great.
show.
It was
Good
really
time.
awesome. So,
Now, question for you.
answer for you.
I hope you have an answer for this one, 'cause I haven't gotten one yet.
That's why Justin's here.
Last straight one.
Uncle Vinny's, the original Uncle Vinny's, is in Point Pleasant. It's a BYOB.
Yes,
How can you help me?
I can't. You have to bring your own beer or bring your own
Right.
brew or bottle or whatever you want to call it.
I always wondered if there was a way,
Oh, I know where he's going
because it's
with this.
BYOB, that you would sponsor an evening and you donate. How does that work? No?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
There's a liability issue.
Yeah, you would have to, that's ABC issues. And
That is ABC,
something,
right? Yeah.
But that's really
You
an
don't wanna-
untapped market if you think about it. There's so many BYOB clubs, restaurants, or whatever. That's untapped.
Why
For like
wouldn't?
What a place like yours would want to do is go to your local liquor store, hopefully within walking distance.
Have you been downtown Point Pleasant lately?
And,
Right next door.
and work something out of it. Hey, you give my patrons, 10 or 15% discount if they come in. They show Uncle Vinny's VIP card or
Right,
whatever,
right,
and
exactly.
they get a discount on a bottle or
That's
a
everything that
six-pack
works.
or
Me and
whatever.
Haji over there, we got to talk. But
Yeah.
That's usually the way it is.
you know what? I always said for New Jersey, if they offered a beer wine license for $50,000
Yeah.
and you own the license, will we not be out of debt?
It's very possible.
I mean, how many BYOBs are there in New Jersey?
The governor signed a bill again this year to allow seasonal licenses to start earlier, just like he did last
Okay.
year, right after Sandy.
Right.
And I believe that's helped the New Jersey economy. It's certainly helped with, I'm sure, tax dollars.
Right.
And bring in more additional monies and funds.
Aren't they closing
But-
bars earlier this summer now?
Well, I just heard that in Seaside they may close
Well,
bars.
I am.
They go back and forth over in Seaside. I mean, at one point it was 12 o'clock, then it was 3 o'clock, then it went to 4 o'clock, and now they want to go back
to
again.
1, I think.
Yeah. So it's all about quality of life. Closing early. That's a town.
Well, I
thing.
think Seaside right now, it's because of danger. Because half the town is not up and running and probably won't be.
Yeah.
Right.
That's going to be quite some time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at another year
Yeah.
at least. If
At
not
least.
longer.
Well, maybe more. Maybe
At
more.
least.
There's a lot of places that are still hurting from the storm. I hate to use that as an excuse, but
Well, they are.
there's easily 20,000 people in Manalocan area that just aren't around anymore.
No.
So
I think there's 17 people who live in Manalocan right now.
Is it up to that now?
Yeah,
It was
17.
12 last month.
17. So, I mean, to take it full circle, you asked, how are things out there? Well, with
Sucks.
20,000 less people, it's not as good as it could be. That's
And,
for sure.
and I live in Toms River, and with half of Portland Beach gone, I'm waiting for my taxes to go up
Yeah, sure.
because there's no more ratables.
What happened
yeah.
with Toms River last year pretty much is nobody's going through the town anymore in order to get to Seaside.
Right.
So there's none of that additional tourist traffic to stop by the establishments, sit there, have
That
dinner,
affects
drink,
your
and so on.
business.
It affects everybody's business.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely. I almost said it again.
And let's end it on the absolutely part of it.
Absolutely.
Guys, thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, man.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.
All right, Woody,
Thank
take it
you.
easy.
Nice meeting you.
Good luck to you guys.
All right, thank you.
So Sundays, when you were a kid growing up,
Well, first, let's give props out to
Oh.
the youngling guys.
Absolutely.
I mean, I wore my shirt proudly. I don't know how to say it.
I got my hat here. I don't want to mess up my hair.
I got to be honest. I like Miller Lite better than Coors Light.
I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent?
After 2 or 3, it doesn't
I mean,
really
now
matter.
that they've left, let's be honest.
After 2 or 3, they taste the same.
Exactly, right?
So you start me off with one,
That's,
keep
doesn't matter.
keep bringing it. It doesn't really matter. If they ask me, I don't care. Surprise me.
I mean, it's not like Peroni.
I love Peroni.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah, I like Peroni. It's
So-
it's class.
So I got my nice shirt on. I'm proud of my shirt.
Yeah, I get the hat when I wake up in the morning and I have to go put out the trash. I'll put the hat on.
You know what the funny thing about it is? Looking at that hat, that just came out of the package.
Yeah, it looks like
It's all
somebody dragged
ripped.
it. Looks like somebody dragged it behind the car.
That's like the modern way of dressing, I guess. You want to look like grunge.
Sloppy pieces of shit.
You know, I'm pretty classy.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Just fix
So anyway.
this up a little bit. You're okay.
I'm good. All right.
But anyway, Sunday afternoons or mornings, when you were a kid growing up, that was the big dinner time, right?
Yeah. Oh.
You grew up probably in a predominantly Italian neighborhood.
Oh, it was all Italian.
I didn't. So we'd be outside playing as little kids, and I'd be like, yeah, I got to go. I got to home for dinner. And my friends were like, we just had lunch about a half hour ago. I said, yeah, but it's 2 o'clock. It's time for dinner. Whether you're having sauce or not. It was 2 o'clock. It was dinner.
See, my mother had the gravy pot going at like 6 in the morning.
My mother started the sauce early, too. Yeah. Used to wake up to the smell of garlic and,
That's how we woke up.
yeah,
So if you were hungover from the night before, it didn't really matter because you woke up.
to a great smell.
It was great.
Call
The
it
gravy
sauce or
was going.
gravy, but when she's frying up the garlic and onions, it doesn't really matter. And the sausage
Well, you dunked the bread in the gravy.
in the sauce. It's a sauce sandwich. You call it a gravy sandwich?
Sauce sandwich.
When mom's cooking the sauce
Okay.
and dad and you are watching the football game, you come over to
Okay.
the pot in the kitchen. You say, Mom,
And you
when's
take
the
the
last time
bread and you dunk the bread in the
first,
gravy.
No. First, you got to do the right thing. Mom, when's the last time you stirred this? Yeah, pick up the spoon. Give it a stir. Right? You got to stir it because you don't want to.
Oh, she always stirred it. I never had to do that.
Well, I want to be politically, Mom, when's the last time you stirred the sauce? So we would stir the sauce,
Stir the sauce.
break off a hunk of bread, dunk in the sauce.
What kind of bread you dunk?
Italian bread.
Italian bread.
Yeah. Sometimes, whatever's in the bread box.
Okay.
Because you don't want to eat all the good
Did
Italian
you ever
bread.
double dunk?
Oh, absolutely.
What is it? Just fucking word. Absolutely tonight.
I think it's
Are
contagious.
they paying you commission?
If so, I'm waiting. But
So anyway, but we used to eat early. I would say by 12 o'clock,
okay,
we'd be eating, get done to start watching football.
yeah.
And then about halftime of the first game, got a little itch. Went back to the gravy pot, stuck a little more bread in.
And you didn't. Mom was still stirring the sauce.
No, I was done. We already ate.
Oh, you already ate.
We already ate. But the pot was still there because
Of course.
you got all the meatballs and the gravy. It's
And
4
you
o'clock.
didn't have the pasta yet.
Oh, we ate that at 12 o'clock.
Oh, you ate the pasta first.
Oh, we ate that at 12 o'clock. Oh, the meatballs come out with the pasta. The meatballs,
Exactly. Oh, okay.
sausage, sometimes goose,
A goose.
rabbit. Stick rabbit in there by
What were we in
accident.
Tennessee?
Hey, you
It's
know.
all strange. Don't. I think
There was actually a store in Newark that used to sell chicken
Okay.
and rabbit.
Separately.
Live chicken
really?
and rabbit.
They kill it for you fresh.
Yeah, hit it right back in the head. Kill it for you fresh and skin it for you if you needed to.
Yeah, they needed to because I wouldn't touch it.
Well, my father skinned it.
Really?
My mom skinned it, yeah.
Did you watch them do it?
Yeah.
Was it a little creepy?
No.
First time, maybe?
No. Made the gravy taste better. So anyway, it was
Yeah.
about 4 o'clock, and then the second game started. And now you're starting to get the itch, and now you're getting a little hungry again.
You digested it a
You
little bit,
ate at 4 o'clock, so now you get the Italian bread, right?
How many loaves did you guys buy?
Oh, 4.
And how many in the
Sunday.
house?
3. My mother never ate.
She never ate.
She never ate. Nah. She didn't like bread too much. She just had a little
was cooked.
macaroni. So then we get the long French bread,
Yeah.
right? Cut it up into 3 sections.
The 3 sections about that big, right?
Slice it open. You go with the wooden spoon.
Yes.
Take the meatballs. And I didn't eat too much gravy because I didn't like too much gravy.
No?
Nah, I was big on gravy.
Yeah, well, it's got
I put some gravy. Well, that was the key because you don't want to dirty a dish because your mother just washed all the dishes.
This is
So
true.
now you got the paper towel that you just ripped off the thing, the roll,
Yeah.
and now you got the bread sitting on the paper towel. You got to balance it, make sure the sauce isn't dripping
And
off
you
the
always
paper
take
towel.
and when you take a bite of it, you always get a little piece of the paper towel.
No, never. But the paper towel was your napkin at the end.
Yeah.
So you were like all self-contained.
Now, did you have to eat, now in your house? Did you have to eat in the kitchen, or could you go to the TV?
No. Football Sunday,
You ate in front of the TV, right?
we ate in front of the TV.
Okay.
I had my chair I sat
Did you
in.
have a TV tray?
No. Didn't need
Coffee
it.
table?
Didn't need
You
it.
just sit at the chair,
Sat at the paper towel.
nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Yeah, nice and clean. Never got any gravy on me.
I can tell. I know how you feel. We don't miss too many,
I didn't miss a spot.
but you don't want to get any sauce on your shirt anyway, so that kind of worked.
Gravy.
Sauce. I
This is
mean,
going to be a debate that goes on forever. You realize I looked something up on the internet, and it is gravy.
it's sauce. I looked it up
See,
too.
this is gravy.
That's sauce. How do you make that as gravy?
This is gravy.
Gravy goes with turkey on Thanksgiving.
What, the turkey parm? You put gravy
You-
on your turkey parm?
you bring
Or
that
you
up
put
again?
sauce on your turkey
I
parm?
misspeak one time.
You
That's
put
like- that's like
you put
episode
sauce
1.
on your turkey parm.
That's like episode 1. Hey.
You know what? Some people are known for things, and you will be known for the turkey parm.
There's been worse things I could be known for. That's okay.
Yes,
I'm okay
that's
with
true.
that. I'm okay with that.
That's true.
But if I did have turkey parm, I would put sauce on it.
All right, so
Now, how do you figure this is gravy? Seriously.
how do you figure it's great? When you're cooking it, it's gravy.
It's sauce.
Gravy.
What's marinara?
Marinara is sauce.
What's that?
Gravy.
How is this different from marinara?
You're cooking it. Cooking in a pot. You got things going on in the pot. It's a gravy pot. It's not a sauce pot. It's a gravy pot.
I bet you boiled your pasta in the same pot that we have, that black pot. That big black pot.
With the speckles?
In the summertime, it's used for clams, right?
No, we never ate clams.
That's why you don't eat seafood.
I bus killed them. You're all excited. That was a South Jersey thing.
We even had that pot today. You still use it.
Do you?
Yeah, not the same one, but I think they still sell it.
Oh, yeah, for like $1.99 now. Because you can, like,
But
literally boil right through it.
But they never, well, you know, you can probably get some kind of poisoning too. But
Oh, yeah.
but it's great though because they can just lift out the inside and it drains it out for you. So you take my pot.
How'd you eat on Sunday?
Well, I grew up in like everybody
You
knows.
said you ate late. Like
I'm Italian and
2
Polish.
o'clock.
But Sundays were dinner always 2:00, no matter what we ate, whether it be sauce with pasta and the meatballs and stuff, or if mom was making a roast or a stew in the wintertime. It was always 2:00. Always.
All right, I'm really confused. Why are you so focused on sauce? What constitutes the difference between sauce and gravy?
You're the cook. You tell me.
I've given my answer. I'm more Italian than you, and I call it gravy.
From what I've heard from people,
People. Which people?
you start cooking in the pot. You add your ingredients.
Right?
You're adding your garlic, your onions, your olive oil, your herbs,
Okay.
your tomato paste, your crushed tomatoes, and your water. Is that gravy yet? Or is that sauce?
You're making gravy.
But it's that from the get-go for you, it's gravy.
You're making gravy.
From people tell me it's not gravy until meat hits it. And you start cooking the meat in the sauce. I think it's demented. It's like a miracle. It goes from like water to wine. It goes from sauce to gravy by just adding a meatball in there. A sausage, maybe a braciole.
So, I like braciole.
I like braciole too. I love
Are
getting.
we talking about the same thing?
I certainly hope so.
I don't think so.
No.
I saw a couple of nice bracioles here earlier today.
Did you?
Yep. And they were edible.
A little
They
tender.
were edible.
Tender.
Nice. Soft.
But the braciole I was talking about
All
is
right, so anyway,
Yeah.
so now you're
So-
going. Okay, so ultimately, this never turns to gravy for you.
No. Even if the meat is cooking in it, who cares? What's the difference?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Okay, so why are people calling it gravy? Why are people calling it sauce? I don't get it.
Well, I've always called it sauce, but from what I hear from people,
It
It's
turns
the- it's
to
the
gravy
meat.
when?
you throw meat in it. Why? I don't know.
So if the gravy's on a meatball,
Yes. Or the meatballs in the gravy.
okay, the meatball's in the gravy. That means the gravy was in the pot already. Because the meatball can't be in the
The
gravy
sau-
unless the gravy's in the pot.
The sauce was cooked first.
Oh, so miraculously,
It's a miracle.
this is sauce,
Yes.
and
then
now it turns to gravy.
when you throw meat in there.
Okay, but you just said that the meatball is in the gravy.
Yes.
Gets added to the gravy.
No, I said to the sauce.
Okay, so the meatball adding to the sauce turns it into gravy.
That's what some people
miraculously?
say. That's what some people say.
Vinny.
What? You don't agree with that?
No, I don't.
So you think it's gravy from the get-go?
It's gravy.
No, I say it's sauce.
So you're saying
I'm not
sauce.
saying. I'm saying sauce is sauce.
Sauce to sauce still hits a meatball.
That's what some people say. Third base. And when you put it on the pasta,
Macaroni. What's this pasta shit?
you never heard of pasta?
I've used the word pasta, but macaroni.
Spaghetti?
I don't like spaghetti.
Linguine?
Too much aggravation to fucking twist it.
Angel hair?
No, I don't like that. Capellini, no.
Rigatoni.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, because you stick your fork in it, you got a fucking nice bunch of pasta
And
on your fork.
and it's got to be al dente.
Dente.
My daughter, who's as blonde as it gets, she goes to people's houses and they make pasta, and she says, "Dad, whenever I have Mrs. So-and-so's pasta, it's soggy, it's mushy. Not in my house. I'm testing it every 30 seconds. I'm taking
too.
pieces out of running under the sink so it cools off, and you put it in your mouth and tasting it, and it's not too much, not yet. Literally 30 seconds later.
You got to be a man. Just take it. Don't put it under the cold water.
Whatever.
Be a man. Bite that rigatoni.
Boy, you're really busting my balls tonight. You're like a.
I just don't understand the gravy sauce shit. I really don't.
After a while, you get tired of hearing about it.
No, it's
You get
like,
these long
it's like
discussions
road
on
rage.
Facebook.
It's like Sunday road rage.
It is. It's sauce rage.
People do argue back and forth about that shit too.
They do, don't they? It's fun though. You know what? It's because everybody in their heart of hearts knows we're not wrong. It's whatever it is. It's whatever
Sauce.
It is sauce.
Sauce hits a meatball. That's gravy. Ooh. Fuck's that?
Well, we can prove that,
How can we prove that? No meatball's gonna fit in that gravy.
No, it's not because the Tuscan House was nice enough to give us this sample of sauce for a bowl for a midget. Can I say midget?
I asked her for a small thing of gravy, and she got me gravy. I didn't ask her for sauce. I asked for gravy.
Well, she obviously has no idea what she's doing.
Well, you know what?
Well-
She's been here for a long time.
Well, where's the meatball? Did you eat it?
No, I didn't get it. I asked for a meatball.
Well, if
I don't
you
wanna be
if you
rude.
ask for gravy, there should be a meatball with it. It is vodka sauce.
Vodka sauce.
Okay. How's that any different? How do you cook that?
Because you add vodka to it. That takes the Italian right the fuck out of it.
It makes it Russian.
No Italian
makes it Russian
No
Italian.
Italian eats vodka.
No.
We had vodka sauce. Yes, we do
So,
have that.
what
We're
do you-
venturing out there.
What do you put on mussels? What's the red?
I don't eat mussels. I'm allergic to seafood.
What do your friends put on mussels?
Marinara.
That's a sauce or a gravy?
That would be a sauce.
Why is that a sauce? Why is that a sauce?
Because you're adding to something.
I don't know, man.
You're adding to something.
I don't think you're right.
Yeah, the meatballs with the gravy.
From what I'm hearing,
Was it good?
it smells all right. It smells all right.
Tasty?
No.
We're at the Tuscan
Somebody
House
else-
here.
someone else tasted
Somebody's
something.
very angry right now about the meatball gravy.
Either that or they need to be cut off. I don't know.
Yeah, I tell you. Jesus, what's
But
going on over there?
it's obviously a gravy person not happy hearing what I'm got to
No,
say.
the gravy people are very upset right now.
And you know what?
I
I'm
hear
okay with
bottles
that.
slamming.
I'm okay with that.
You call it wine or do you call it beer?
It's two totally different drinks.
Okay, well, two totally different things. Gravy sauce.
I don't know. But from all the reports that I'm hearing from people,
Yes.
this is sauce
Okay.
until meat is added to the combination.
So you're saying right now you have sauce.
This is sauce.
And for that to be a gravy, you have to add
Some people, that's
a
what they say.
meatball to it?
Yeah.
This is a long time coming.
I'm making gravy.
His shirt.
I'm making
My
gravy.
fucking shirt.
What's wrong with your shirt? I'm making gravy.
I got gravy all over it.
I'm
How you
making
making gravy?
because I'm adding meat to it. You're a meatball.
I'm a fucking meatball.
You're a fucking meatball.
I'm a meatball.
So now we make gravy. This is sauce.
Okay.
This is now gravy. See the difference? See the difference? Sauce, no meatball.
That's really good gravy. That's like
This is now gravy because
Oh,
we added a
shirt.
meatball.
I gotta go to the disco tonight.
The disco.
I gotta go to the disco.
Disco.
Oh, what do you call it?
Disco.
A lounge?
So now we have two different. We have our gravy because we added a meatball to it, and now we have sauce because there's no meat in it. I think people understand. I think it's been explained thoroughly now. What do you think? Capiche?
Don't you dare talk Italian to me. What you just did. Ma fanculo,
Fanno
tutti
Marone.
si chiamano la Madonna mia. Fangola. Let's sort it.